Hey, what's up? I'm gonna lean this way because I know you guys like seeing my dog. So, hey, what's up? And this chair constantly, like, every time I'm moving it, it's such a creaky, shitty chair. Anyway, I'm supposed to be doing an intro. Hey, what's up? And welcome to this video. This video is going to be a You're Bad at Social Media video. Social media number 125. This is where we look at social media on the internet and then discuss it. Alright. Hey, what's up? This is like the original social media, you know, when you post something on a post. That was before the internet. Yeah, it's like the original social media, right? Seeking lotion feedback. Give me constructive criticism on my lotion. Let me know. Enjoyable sensation on skin? Delicate smell? Edible? I call it Williamson's Revenge. Helen, lotion author. Try it today, and there's a couple little bags of lotion there. The thing that really puts me off is that she writes edible ? So you don't know if it's edible, but you expect someone else to eat it and find out if it's edible? Turns out it's not edible. My throat swelled up and then I died. Who's gonna grab a random bag of lotion? That lotion could be anything. Helen could just be a made-up person. Some dude getting his rocks off on giving this lotion to people. You know what I mean. I'm not gonna get into the details. You know where my mind's going. Try it today. Delicate smell? Enjoyable sensation on the skin? Edible? You know, it was an okay sensation on the skin. It was great. It smelled a little bit like semen, so that was kind of a factor that put me off. You know, I admire her drive, though. She's getting her lotion out there. She's getting that constructive criticism. Because you know when you do this kind of thing, your family's not going to give you that constructive criticism, right? No, they're going to lie to your face. Gonorrhea would have been a good name for a diarrhea medicine. She makes a really good point. That my daughter name, LOL. What? You named your daughter gonorrhea or you named your daughter diarrhea? Either one of those is horrible. Although I think I would name gonorrhea over diarrhea. I don't know. No, they're both horrible. How about gonorrhea, middle name diarrhea? I don't know what the last name would be. I just don't understand. Did you really name your kid gonorrhea? You are setting them up for failure in life. You have basically decided that your child is going to fail in life if you name them gonorrhea. Or diarrhea. What's the story here? You're like, yeah, you know, I named my daughter gonorrhea after what I got when I was conceived with her. It just felt right. Like an origin story. Like a fun little story I'll tell her later. Yeah, your dad knocked me up, gave me gonorrhea, and then I never saw him again. And a miracle was born. Here's a pair of shoes that has little dog prints on the bottom. So I guess when you're walking, it looks like a little dog is there. It's a good way to cover your tracks. I have these. LOL, it's so funny to see my neighbors blame the dogs for shitting on his porch. Of course that's what these would be used for, right? They're not going to be used for good. No, you're going to sneak over to your neighbor's porch and shit on it. I just hope that your neighbor deserves to have... Oh, my collar's all fucked up. Sorry, I got distracted. Still fucked up. I just hope your neighbor deserved to have shit on their porch, and it wasn't just like this fun little game you play, going around shitting on all your neighbors' porches, even though they don't deserve it, just to see their reactions when they're like, who is this dog that keeps shitting on all our porches? That's kind of funny, though, but yeah, that's sick, man. That's sick. You shit in your toilet, or in your own backyard, or in the shower like a normal human being. What, nobody else shits in the shower? It's just me? Shit, I'm being sarcastic. I know some of you think everything I say is serious, but I don't really shit in the shower. I don't really shit in the shower. Charles sends a message. Dearest Courtney, it has been nearly 3 days since we last conversed, and for that, I would like to extend my sincerest apologies. I hope you have been keeping well. The reason for me calling upon your name this fine day is to request an image so beautiful, so fine, one could only ever begin to fathom its beauty. If you would do me the honor of sending me a visual of thine bosom, or perhaps a visual of thine breast covered in soap, it would do me the greatest honor. Such an honor that I might as well die in contentment. Yours, and always yours, Charles. Alright, I don't know who Charles is, but he sounds like a serious gentleman. This is probably the only person who's ever asked for nudes that might actually deserve to just get some nudes. I'll send you a picture of my boobs, man. You convinced me. Let's do it. You probably don't want to see mine. Mine are very hairy, but they're like a solid B cup. Alright? I'll put soap on my nipples for you. Come on, Charles. This is how you should be asking for nudes these days, okay? Like a gentleman. Charles knows what's up. If you die and get cremated, you can be put into an hourglass and still be included in family game night. I know this is a joke, but this is like what I want to happen to me now. The only reason I wouldn't get cremated is on the off chance that in the afterlife you need your body for something. You know what I mean? You know, like maybe you get cremated and they're like, well, you had a chance to live up in heaven or in the afterlife, but now you're just a pile of ashes. So that's why I wouldn't do it, but putting your ashes in an hourglass to be a part of family night for the rest of your life actually seems like a pretty awesome idea to me. Damn, her eyebrows look methed up. Oh, Mike Tyson wrote this. Looking like the final boss you gotta beat to leave the trap house. Are those supposed to be weed pipes or meth pipes? They look like meth pipes. So if you're trying to do weed pipes, you should have gone with the joint eyebrows. And I hope those aren't permanent. You got friggin' meth pipes permanently tattooed on your forehead? I hope not. I hope they're just drawn on with markers. And I hope you're not actually doing meth, because you seriously do look like a boss you would have to beat to get out of the crack house. If you are doing meth, just stop now. It's not, no good is gonna come of smoking meth. You've seen the stories. You've seen what it does to people. Just, if you're watching this video right now, please get off the meth. Seriously. Though. If you are watching, get off the meth. It's not good for you. What the fuck? I couldn't wait to get to the car to post this shit. So I stayed by this dude's house, winky face. Oh wait, no, that's more of like a intoxicated trying to wink but too drunk to wink face. And before I left, he said, grab a bag. No, the fuck he didn't. Picture. So this guy gave a little send-off. It says, thanks for your time, send-off bag. It's like a little grab bag you'd get like at a party when you were a child. Like, take a bag home. It's got Doritos, a sandwich, cab money, an iced tea, and the kicker, even a little dime of weed. Actually, that looks like more like a 20 sack. Damn, generous. That shit's awesome. I want to go sleep at this guy's house. I just want to get the grab bag on the way home. I want to go hang out with him. He seems like a cool guy. I'll dress in a wig. A little desperate for some Doritos and a sandwich, to be honest, but, you know. Sounds like a good time. Christians against pot. Oh, sorry. Christians against the pot. This is the average amount of pot toke it takes to overdose and die. It's called an eighth. And every day, roughly 6,000 teens try this trash and end up dead. Still think the pot is cool? You don't OD on weed, okay? Go crazy. This is misinformation. You're just trying to scare children away from the pot. Which is probably good. Like, children shouldn't be smoking weed. That's a decision you should make when you're an adult. But still. It's a little dramatic. Just a little dramatic. If humans can't see air, can fish see water? But since humans can see water, can fish see air? Every time I try to think about this and try to put logic to it, my brain starts to hurt. This is too much for my brain to comprehend. I get what you're trying to say, but my head's starting to hurt right now just thinking about it. I just found out that cauliflower waffles are a thing now. And I just want to say that if anyone ever serves me a cauliflower waffle, I will immediately call the police. Alright, well, that's an appropriate reaction, I think. Just saw a guy vaccinate himself under an overpass. Damn, self-vaccination. It's actually kind of sad. Did it also look like he was really enjoying the vaccine? Did his eyes roll into the back of his head and he passed out? This is what I always see when people do heroin. I never really understood it. They do heroin and then they just like pass out. Their eyes roll in the back of their head, they fall asleep. I don't get it. Why is that appealing? If he ain't spelling out, will you marry me with gutted fish? I don't want it. What if you didn't catch enough fish that day? It's a little disgusting, to be honest. And I'm a person who enjoys fishing, okay? But I would not implement that into a marriage proposal. But maybe she also loves fishing. Maybe this is a passion of theirs and this was actually the perfect proposal. I don't know. I think the main thing you're going to remember about the day your husband asked you to marry him is that it smelt like dead fish. Damn. Holy shit, I put a lot in here. Oh my fuck. Alright, this video got away from me. A teenager at work asked me if I was old enough to have seen a PlayStation 2 in real life. And if anyone needs me, I will be quietly walking into the sea. Damn, girl. Are you a construction worker? 'Cause you're building. Building? Thumbs up, bruh. What the fuck does that mean? Mind your own business. Yeah, that pickup line didn't really go well. Boys literally have zero excuse for not having communication skills because I've seen y'all play video games together and you describe where you're at like it's life or death. That's because our teammates actually communicate back. It wouldn't work as well if we said, hey, Jason, are you pinned down? And he responded with, don't worry about it, it's fine. You should have been here anyways, but whatever, I'm not upset or anything. What does mood AF mean? Mood as fuck, like my current mood or or whatever. Why did you comment that under a video of a gorilla throwing his own shit? Man, this mom has been stalking her son on the internet, hasn't she? You can't put 2 and 2? He said that describes his mood, so obviously he felt like throwing his shit at a wall. Then you gotta be a good mother and you gotta think, why was my child so upset that my child wanted to throw shit at a wall? Alright, here's a crazy person. I don't believe in air travel. It's all a hoax, along with space flight. How can something weighing 70 tons stay in the air? Birds fly because they weigh very little. Chickens don't fly because they weigh a lot. And a so-called airplane weighs significantly much more than a chicken. I've never been in an airplane and I don't know anyone who has. People who say they have are just shills for the government, who use small drones that weigh less than chickens to spray chemtrails everywhere. Those drones only look like they are very high because they are so small. You're very high. It's a known fact that past a mile high, there is not enough air to breathe. Yet we expect to believe that these airplanes can somehow provide enough air to everyone on board? Please. Not to mention that flying that close to the sun would cook everyone alive. Wow. Well, he's clearly researched all the scientific facts here. I mean, being a person who has been in an airplane, I'm starting to think that they aren't real. This is so fucking dumb. This could be a joke post, 100% this could just be someone trying to get a rise out of the internet. But would you be surprised if someone actually felt like this was real? I wouldn't be surprised. There are so many conspiracy theorists. There's just people who get off on making up new conspiracies. There's probably a whole Facebook page or a whole forum or a whole Reddit subreddit or whatever just dedicated to people who think that air flight and space travel don't exist. I would not be surprised. And I'm just gonna leave you with, the video's done now, I'm gonna leave you with some inspiring words, okay? You know they're not actually gonna be that inspiring, right? Don't be built up. Don't get excited. I'm not inspiring anyone today. Anyway, no. Let me, I'm just downplaying it. So that was the video. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. And just remember, life ain't all burritos and strippers, my friend.